And at number 10, Jamila Jam. Jamila Jam is known for her signature black hair and split-cut bangs, but she decided to make a big change for fall and revealed on Instagram that she dyed her hair a beautiful pumpkin shade. At first she captioned the photo, "Okay Boomer," then she changed the caption to read, "Multipass." The hair color change is most likely related to her new role as Marvel supervillain Titania in the new She-Hulk series. This color is a big change for Jamila, but it's been very popular among other celebrities for fall. Both Sophie Turner and Gigi Hadid have also dyed their hair similar shades of orange recently. And at number 9, Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is known for his signature look, and he hasn't changed much during his time in Hollywood, until now. On May 7th, Seth revealed his new look that he's been sporting while filming the movie Pam and Tommy, a Hulu series based on Baywatch star Pamela Anderson and her husband, Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee, detailing the scandal after an intimate tape of the couple was leaked. In the photo set, he shares photos of Lily James and Sebastian Stan, along with photos of himself, writing that his co-stars are much cooler than him. Not only did Seth shave his beard, he's also rocking a mullet haircut. The comments on the photo are all shocked, with fans hardly able to recognize Rogen in the photos. And at number 8, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish's changing hair colors are pretty much synonymous with her brand at this point, and she is most famous for her bright green roots and black hair look. But she decided to make a big change in 2021 by bleaching her hair blonde and getting an old Hollywood haircut. Since Billie is usually very edgy, this was a big change for fans. Billie decided to answer some questions about the hair in an informal Q&A session. She revealed that she kept the hair a secret from her fans for 6 weeks because that's how long it took to get the hair color just right. She even included a photo of her first dye job where her hair was completely 2 tones. She also revealed after the bleaching her hair is shockingly healthier than ever. As a person with bleached hair, I have no idea how that's possible, but very good for her. I wish that was the same for me. And at number 7, Dylan O'Brien. Dylan O'Brien shocked fans when he shared his new bleach blonde buzz cut with the world. The Maze Runner star is known for his scruffy brown hair, but his style took a complete 180 when he shaved and bleached his hair for his role in the upcoming film For You. The movie's official TikTok showed off O'Brien's transformation while shooting was underway in August of 2021. Along with the hairstyle change, he also has a sleeve of fake tattoos. Dylan plays Colin in the movie. The look at fans so crazy that Dylan's name actually started trending on Twitter shortly after the TikTok was posted. In at number 6, Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian generally isn't known for changing up her hairstyle. She usually sports brown or blonde hair, usually long and straight. But she recently revealed that her natural hair is really different than what you might expect, and she has beautiful curls. She shared a carousel featuring multiple images and videos of her natural hair, with the caption reading, quote, "I rarely wear my natural hair texture, felt kinda cute with it, please don't ruin the feeling." The texture is a mix of loose, highlighted waves and curls that reach about her shoulders. She even shared a picture of herself when she was younger with huge bouncy curls. She says her hair looks very different now because of straightening treatments. Halfway number 5, Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union showed off a huge hair transformation in July of 2021 when she revealed she got a super short haircut. She captioned the photos of her new look saying, quote, "So I did a thing. The movies always show women cutting their hair when all is lost, but I wanted to know the feeling of making a change when things are gravy. It hits different and it's foreign to me, but I'm happy with this new. Union was flooded with compliments on the new look, with many specifically loving her message that not all big changes need to happen as a result of trauma. My current bleach blonde hair is a result of a breakup, so I can resonate with the message that, yeah, hair change through trauma, that is what this is, but I've had it for 3 years since, so I mean, I'm happy about it." And at number 4, Christina Aguilera. Christina is known for her classic blonde locks that she's had for most of her career, but she just decided to switch things up, maybe for Halloween, and she's now rocking a gorgeous auburn shade. The stunning photo showed Christina sitting at a table wearing gloves, along with wearing heavy black makeup and a smoky eye. Fans are absolutely losing it over the transformation. One commented, quote, "Honey, I just almost fell down a flight of stairs when I saw this picture." The next wrote in all caps, "The world is ready," and a third said, "Oh my god, I'm screaming." This is not the only change that Christina has made recently. She also revealed she lost 50 pounds with a series of diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes. And at number 3, Tom Cruise. Legendary actor Tom Cruise shocked fans last weekend while he was out at a baseball game. The actor is known for his looks, so fans were shocked to see he looked different than usual. There were no major changes, but for some reason, Tom Cruise did not look like himself. He watched Game 2 of the National League Division Series, watching the San Francisco Giants play the LA Dodgers with his son Connor. After the photos went viral on Twitter, fans were shocked to learn that the person in the photo was Tom Cruise. It was speculated this was a result of weight gain. Some even thought he might have gotten some bad filler or Botox. One comment said, quote, "This looks like someone wearing Tom Cruise's face." But others actually defended the actor, saying he most likely just gained some weight between movies and we shouldn't fat shame him for looking normal. And at number 2, Heather Locklear. Heather Locklear was a bombshell in the 80s and 90s, known for her beauty for most of her career. However, she took time out of the spotlight in 2018 after she suffered an OD followed by some time in rehab. She then was arrested after allegedly assaulting an emergency medical technician that was called to her home during a domestic dispute. Now that Heather has recovered, she is back working. She's starring in a new Lifetime movie called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, the Christine Carlson story, as well as recently getting engaged to longtime partner Chris Heiser. The promo for the movie was recently released, and fans were shocked to see that Locklear looks very different from her usual self. Fans are saying her face looks very puffy, probably due to too much filler. And finally, number 1, Angus T. Jones. Since the hit show 2.5 Men ended 6 years ago, Angus T. Jones has been out of the spotlight and is on a path to live a normal life not acting. Since he has stayed low-key, he is rarely seen out in public. However, he was recently spotted in LA looking completely unrecognizable from Jake Harper on 2.5 Men. Angus was just 10 years old when he started out on the show and was 21 by the time of the 2015 finale. In August, the 27-year-old was spotted in LA with a full beard covering the lower half of his face. He was dressed pretty casually in a t-shirt, shorts, and beanie hat, but most notably he was not wearing any shoes. Not really sure why, but there's that. If you look too fast, most likely you wouldn't even have recognized that it was Angus. And at number 10, Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell looked completely unrecognizable in the new Batman trailer, where he's playing the Penguin. The 2022 version of the classic story is starring Robert Pattinson as Batman and Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. In Farrell's version of the Penguin, he looks somewhat like a mafia boss. This is different than what we know from the comics, where the Penguin is seen with a top hat, a monocle, and a fancy 3-piece suit. Farrell is clearly wearing heavy prosthetics that change the entire shape and structure of his face, along with making him much heavier than his usual self. Farrell also looks much different than Danny DeVito's 1992 version of the character. In that one, DeVito looks straight out of a Tim Burton movie. And at number 9, Christopher Hivju. The Game of Thrones actor recently joined the show The Witcher for its 2nd season, and he looks drastically different from his work as Tormund. We got a sneak peek of his character on Henry Cavill's Instagram. Henry is the main character on The Witcher. He wrote, quote, "The amazing, the wonderful, the electric, enigmatic Christopher Hivju." Christopher was extraordinarily brave for season 2 of The Witcher and decided to play his character Nivellen with zero makeup or visual effects, as you can see above. In the photo we see heavy prosthetics along with Christopher even wearing horns around his mouth. So clearly Henry Cavill was being sarcastic in his post. And at number 8, Megan Fox. Megan Fox shocked followers when she ditched her famous brown hair and bleached it a silver blonde. The caption on the photo read, quote, "This is what the devil's daughter looks like," then shouting out her new role in the movie Johnny and Clyde. Fox will star alongside Preacher's Tyson Ritter. Fox is set to portray Alana, crime boss who runs a prosperous casino, per Deadline. And apparently this film is incredibly scary, with insiders calling it a spooky, supernatural slasher. Co-writer and director Tom DeNucci said Alana will be, quote, "a very dark character and that her look is meant to reflect that." DeNucci continued, quote, "I don't want to give away too much, but visually we wanted her to almost be like a Disney princess, but a messed up, very dark, twisted version of that. Her look is just incredible, this kind of almost evil princess character." And at number 7, Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry worried fans in new paparazzi photos taken of the actor. In the photos he was picking up a coffee at Starbucks, but eyewitnesses say he was chain smoking the whole time, and he looked unkempt and disheveled. Others say he was also out of breath while walking to grab the drink. Concerns about Perry's health started after the Friends reunion aired, where Perry was slurring his words along with nodding off during an interview. Many fans shared their concern for him in the comments of that video. One read, quote, "I hope he gets better soon. I don't know how I'm going to enjoy the reunion when Matthew is this sad." And at number 6, Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger was just seen out filming for her new role as convicted killer Pam Hupp, and she looked unrecognizable. Most notably, Renee was significantly heavier than her typical small frame. This was due to a fat suit she was wearing that made her look more similar to Hupp. Zellweger also appeared to have a prosthetic nose to further the transformation. The project is NBC crime series called The Thing About Pam. Pam Hupp was convicted of killing Louis Gumpenberger. She has also been accused of killing other people but not convicted for any other crimes. This fat suit has actually been controversial, but it's assumed that Zellweger took this route instead of gaining weight like she did for her past role playing Bridget Jones, where she put on a lot of weight for the role and took a toll on her mental health. Halfway number 5, Hailee Steinfeld. The Met Gala is usually a place where stars dress incredibly different from their usual selves, but Hailee shocked the world when she came looking entirely different than we'd ever seen her before. I actually had to do a double take to make sure it was even her. At the event, she ditched her signature brown hair for a silvery white bob. Her makeup also completed the look, elevating the white and silvery nature of the Iris Van Herpen outfit she was wearing at the event. We've seen Hailee at the event a few times before, but never looking like this. Although the look was totally epic, she went back to her classic brown hair right after. And at number 4, Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman has completely transformed into Lucille Ball for the new movie based on her life called Being the Ricardos. The film will follow Lucille and Desi during a whirlwind week at filming I Love Lucy, with the story unfolding during a Monday table read until it wraps up with a Friday TV shoot in front of a live audience. Not only has Kidman nailed her look, insiders say that Kidman sounds identical to Ball as well and has nailed her signature voice. One of Lucille's children even praised the film, saying that Nicole Kidman did a spectacular job in the role. And at number 3, Ariana Grande. When you think of Ariana Grande, her signature ponytail is probably the first thing that pops into mind, but Ariana is looking entirely different from her former self in the new promo material for The Voice. Ariana is the show's newest judge, and she's taken on an entirely new aesthetic. In the promo materials, fans shared that they didn't even realize it was Ariana. She's wearing less makeup, her skin is less tanned, and her hair is short and down instead of in a ponytail. One author even joked that she looks like a quote, married white woman, following her marriage to Dalton Gomez. Another said the lack of makeup might be the reason for her new look. They wrote, quote, "Is it just because she's not wearing dark makeup or does she have an entirely different face?" And at number 2, Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato has been going through a lot of changes recently, some physically and others mentally. After Demi revealed that they prefer they/them pronouns, Demi has changed their style considerably. Demi used to be known for their long black hair, but recently they chopped it into a mullet-like hairstyle. At one point, Demi was even rocking a hairstyle that looked almost identical to the Kardashian matriarch Kris Jenner. Fans are even posting side-by-side photos of them compared, and it's crazy how similar these hairstyles are. But that's not all. Demi has also been open about their new fascination with UFOs. They're even creating a new show around the topic and potentially having interactions with UFOs. And finally, number 1, Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon looks nothing like the man we've seen before on the big screen, and he shocked his fans when he uploaded a picture showing his face looking bloated and puffy. He was also clean shaven in the photo. It's clear the change is due to prosthetics, as he was looking slim the last time he was seen out before this photo. And Kevin's actually not a stranger to changing himself for roles. He's transformed many times before in his advertisements for mobile network operator EE. One fan even commented on the photo saying Kevin's new look is most likely for the same commercial. Another fan joked that he needed to cut down on the bacon. In number 10, Michelle Fifer. Michelle Fifer shocked fans in a recent Instagram photo where she previewed her look while playing First Lady Betty Ford. The look is for a new Showtime series called The First Lady. The look, based off Betty Ford, features a 70s style short hairstyle with subtle brown highlights. She captioned the photo, "First look the First Lady," then sharing a second photo with her co-stars Dakota Fanning and Aaron Eckhart. The comments under the post are shocked about the stunning transformation and can't wait to see Michelle on screen in the role. The series is an anthology series that will feature the stories of several First Ladies of the United States, including Michelle Obama and Eleanor Roosevelt. And at number 9, Tori Spelling. Tori Spelling debuted an unrecognizable look to her Instagram for Halloween. She captioned the photo, "Bathrooms make the best selfies," along with sharing a full body picture where she's wearing heavy makeup. She shared another photo with a close-up of her look where she looked unrecognizable. The makeup was a dark smoky eye and a deep red lipstick. Fans speculated that the seductive look is a sign that she is newly single, after reports surfaced that she was getting a divorce from longtime husband Dean McDermott. A source reportedly told Us Weekly last month that Spelling wants a divorce from her husband, quote, "but she feels trapped right now." Apparently she is miserable but stayed for the kids. And at number 8, Brian Austin Green. After being kicked off Dancing with the Stars, Brian Austin Green shocked his fans when he returned to watch the show in an insane costume that made him unrecognizable. Green returned with his girlfriend and dancing partner Sharna Burgess, who made a cameo for the Halloween episode. The pair were watching from the sidelines, but decided to get fully dressed up for the event. Sharna was a glamorous skeleton, and Brian wore a pinstriped suit and a gray wig with a full head of hair, and also held a paddleboard with the number 10 on it. Because of his wig, fans weren't sure who it was when they first saw Brian on screen. Brian and Sharna were eliminated from the show in their third week after receiving the lowest score from judges. And at number 7, AJ McClain. AJ McClain from the Backstreet Boys is known for his signature facial hair, but on October 27th the singer decided to make a huge change that shocked fans. He revealed in an Instagram post that he is clean shaven for the first time in decades, and he looks totally unrecognizable without facial hair. The caption read, "Had to be done, don't worry y'all, it will return in a month." He didn't give more context on why he decided to shave, but since he put a timeline, I would assume it's for a project. Shocked fans flooded the comments to share their thoughts. One said, "Tell me why," referencing the hit song. Another said, "If I see you on the streets, I won't recognize you." And at number 6, Jessica Simpson. Throughout her career, Jessica Simpson has changed a lot, at some points looking unrecognizable from her former self. Many credited the change in her appearance to simple weight gain, but others even speculated that she got cosmetic work done. But she actually exposed the truth on her Instagram, revealing she was suffering with alcoholism that caused a dramatic change in her appearance. In the long Instagram caption, she describes how she looked unrecognizable during her battle with alcoholism. In the photo, her face looks incredibly puffy and inflamed. She explained the photo was from 2017 at the height of her addiction, saying in part, quote, "This person in the early morning of November 1st, 2017 is an unrecognizable version of myself. I had so much self-discovery to unlock and explore." However, she got sober shortly after that photo and is dealing with her trauma in healthy ways. Halfway number 5, Reese Witherspoon. InStyle decided to feature Reese Witherspoon on one of their most recent covers, and fans were shocked to see just how different Reese looked in the photos. Some say she looked 20 years younger, while others said she looked like singer Maren Morris. The magazine was actually criticized by fans for the blatant Photoshop. One Instagram user said, quote, "You look beautiful, but you didn't need the Photoshop. The best part of you is how you are fabulous at any age, and you just keep getting better." Another user commented, "You look gorgeous, but this cover has too much Photoshop, absolutely no need for that." But the magazine's editor decided to clap back at these claims and said that there was minimal photoshopping. The magic was apparently all in the hair and makeup. Reese also proudly displayed the cover photo on her Instagram. And at number 4, Dove Cameron. Disney actress Dove Cameron is known for her signature bleach blonde hair that she's had basically her entire career. But on November 6th, she decided to shake things up and go brunette for the first time in years. She revealed the look on a red carpet for the 2021 LACMA Art and Film Gala presented by Gucci. She told Birdie in 2020 that she had grown out her roots about 6 inches and was happy that her hair was healthy without all the bleaching she would usually do. We're not sure if her hair was recently dyed or not because she posted a story in March with the new look, but then went back to blonde at an event. But there's a chance she liked the look of her roots so much that she decided to go fully brunette. In at number 3, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman recently shared an incredible throwback photo where he looks nothing like himself. In the photo, he's preparing for his role in Wolverine and getting in top shape. In the photo, he's seen lifting up about 4 huge weights, and by his facial expression, we know it's a ton of weight. He looked so different in the photo that fans didn't even realize it was him. He had a bulky frame and looked in pain while lifting the weights. Hugh captioned the post, quote, "Is it just me or does this guy look like he's in serious pain?" Fans were shocked over the picture, but they praised the actor for his dedication to his roles. One comment read, quote, "This is just one fraction of the equation that makes a beast." Fans also hoped this was a hint that the Wolverine was returning soon. And at number 2, Lily Collins. Lily Collins generally sports brunette flowy hair, but she recently decided to make a big change and she looks completely different. For her LUK cover shoot, she sported a bleach blonde pixie cut, a shocking difference from what we're used to. She even took a photo with the stylist that changed up her entire look. In the caption to the photo, she said, quote, "Change things up for December/January issue of LUK." Since posting these photos, she's posted other ones with her classic brown hair, so the jury is still out on whether this change is permanent or if it was just a temporary wig. And finally, number 1, Bad Baby. Danielle Bregoli aka Bad Baby shocked fans in a TikTok video where she looked unrecognizable. In the video, Bregoli mouths along to an audio called Golly G. The video quickly went viral and comments flooded in asking about her new appearance. Some of the comments read, quote, "She doesn't even look like the same person that she used to." Another said, "I didn't recognize who this was at first." Many of the comments also claimed she looked like Cardi B or Nikita Dragon. Danielle responded to the comment in an Instagram video where she claimed the entire TikTok was just a test for her fans, and it seems that her fans have failed the test. Apparently in the TikTok she used a wig with no curl, along with makeup that was lighter than her skin tone and no contouring, all to see if people would comment about her appearance, which they did. Danielle then said that the public just wants to hate and wants a famous person to respond to them. It has nothing to do with the way Danielle looks, but it seems people were mostly confused about her response. Starting off this list, we have number 10, Blake Lively. Blake Lively attempted to be unrecognizable in a casual outfit, but poked fun at the fact that she wore a bright red bag with her name Blake on it. Clearly her disguise was not fooling anyone. In the look, she had her hair up in a bun and was wearing a baseball cap with the word director on it. She captioned the photo, quote, "Good thing I had a hat, I didn't think anyone knew it was me." She wore casual clothes for the disguise, wearing a taupe crop top, striped pants, and a pair of chunky red and white sneakers. The director hat might be a nod to her latest endeavor as a director of Taylor Swift's music video for the song I Bet You Think About Me. In at number 9, Teresa Giudice. Real Housewives of New Jersey's Teresa Giudice just revealed her new nose job for the first time, and she looks completely unrecognizable. She exposed that she got the procedure earlier this month, saying it, quote, "made me feel better." She revealed the update while she was speaking at the New Jersey Ultimate Women's Expo on Sunday, November 7th. She said, quote, "I don't know if anybody knows, but I did get the tip of my nose done, and I was so nervous about getting it. So I guess I got a nose job, just the tip of it." She even praised her fiance Luis Ruiz for supporting her decision. Apparently he approved once he heard it would make her feel better about herself. There are rumors the decision was influenced by her oldest daughter, who revealed that she also got a nose job last summer. And at number 8, Kourtney Kardashian. This transformation was not only shocking, it also came with some drama. Kourtney Kardashian did a complete 180 with her look and sported a bleach blonde bob cut for Halloween. She played the character Alabama Worley, who is the female protagonist in the film True Romance. Her look featured the shocking hair, red lip, and 70s retro outfit, along with her newest addition, an engagement ring from Travis Barker. But the drama here is that the film True Romance was a special bond between Travis Barker and his ex-wife Shannon Moakler. They even named their daughter Alabama after the lead character. Moakler commented on the strange choice, saying, quote, "What was weird is that they were posing about a movie that Travis and I basically bonded over. I called him Clarence in the movie, we named our daughter after the character Alabama in the movie, I walked down the aisle to You're So Cute from True Romance. And our first dance at our wedding was to the love song from True Romance." So definitely more than a little awkward. And at number 7, Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw left his fans speechless because of his Halloween Instagram post. In the post, he is standing with a pumpkin and sporting a thick beard. The beard was so large it basically covered the bottom part of his entire face. His shocking appearance is for a reason. He had to transform for his latest acting role as James Dutton in the Yellowstone spin-off 1883, which also stars his wife, fellow country music star Faith Hill, as Margaret Dutton. Fans flooded the comments saying that they didn't recognize the star and that they had to do a double take. But other fans didn't keep their criticisms to themselves and claimed that they prefer how he looked before. One comment read, quote, "I must say I like you beardless better." If you want to see the look in action, you can catch 1883 on December 19th. And at number 6, Jared Leto. Jared Leto is known for his unbelievable transformations, and he has done it yet again with his latest role as Paolo Gucci in Ridley Scott's true crime drama House of Gucci. In this role, he wears a bald head, facial prosthetics, and flashy clothes as he dons the luxury brand's former design chief. His transformation was so shocking that his co-stars didn't even recognize him on the first day on set. Apparently, Al Pacino had no idea who Leto was. Leto said in an interview, quote, "The first day I showed up to set in character, I went over to Al Pacino and I said hello to him, and he kinda brushed me off. You could tell he couldn't wait to get away from me. But then someone told him that it was Jared Leto, and he was shocked about the transformation." When asked how long the hair and makeup would take every day, Leto said, quote, "The physical part was about 6 hours in the morning and about an hour at night." 6 hours, I can't even believe that. Halfway at number 5, Leah Remini. The latest edition of the National Enquirer has reported that Leah Remini no longer looks like herself, and her friends and family are stunned about the shocking transformation. One insider said, quote, "Unfortunately, she's almost unrecognizable." Apparently, the transformation is in preparation for her return to TV. One doctor said about her appearance, quote, "I suspect she's had Botox to smooth frown lines and wrinkles on her forehead." But another doctor said her work has been much more dramatic and claims she's had a complete facelift. The doctor said she looks younger now, but less attractive. Leah has been open about her use of Botox in the past, and she hasn't sworn off the idea of getting plastic surgery, so this could be proof that she's had work done. And at number 4, Blake Shelton. Gwen Stefani loves sharing old photos on her Instagram. Over the weekend, she shocked fans with 2 unrecognizable photos of her husband, Blake Shelton. One of the photos was from when Blake was a preteen singing into the mic. Another was when Blake was older, looking intensely at the camera while sporting long curly hair. Blake looks most unrecognizable in the second photo. He basically looks exactly like Heath Ledger in 10 Things I Hate About You. Fans determined that Blake had this shocking look back when Gwen was in her No Doubt years. And at number 3, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. The child star we knew as Honey Boo Boo is all grown up and looks completely unrecognizable. Ahead of her 16th birthday, she posed for a spread in Teen Vogue, where she showed off how she looks now and spoke about her life. In 2019, her mother, Mama June, was arrested on charge of substance abuse. Alana's 2-year-old sister, Lauren, was then given custody of her. Alana has spoken about people's expectations of her as a Southern girl, saying, quote, "Just because I'm from the South, people expect me to be all country bumpkin, out riding four-wheelers all the time. That's not really how it is." She says that she hopes to live a normal life in the future, and she even wants to become a nurse. She's also hoping to move out of her sister's house when she turns 18. In at number 2, Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis is shaking things up for her newest role, and she looks unrecognizable while playing her character Molly. In the photos that have been released from the project, Kunis looks disheveled and pretty much out of it. She also has bleached blonde hair with long grown out roots. The look is so that Kunis can play a woman who is addicted to substances. The film is called 4 Good Days, and it shows the 4 days ahead of her getting a shot which will prevent her from being able to get high. The film also stars Glenn Close, who plays Molly's mother, and in the trailer we can see that she is suffering withdrawal symptoms. This film is a huge shakeup for Kunis, as she generally plays comedic roles in hits like Ted and Friends with Benefits, but it looks like she is ready for an Oscar-worthy performance and is excited to play a dramatic, gritty role. And finally, number 1, Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron just shared some behind-the-scenes images from her latest project, and she looks nothing like we have ever seen before. The photos show her in a huge curly red wig, a stark contrast from her signature blonde. The new look is to play a character Lady Lesso in an upcoming Netflix show, School for the Good and Evil. In one of her captions, she revealed the character is evil, giving the look a whole other meaning. She wrote, quote, "Ain't no rest for the evil. Can't wait for you all to meet Lady Lesso." The series was adapted from a series of books by Soman Chanani. Deadline reports that Lawrence Fishburne, Michelle Yeoh, and Kerry Washington are joining Theron for the series, which is currently filming in Northern Ireland and set to hit Netflix in 2022. And at number 10, Cardi B. Cardi B hosted the American Music Awards last night, but she looked completely unrecognizable while she stepped out on the red carpet. She wore a gold Schiaparelli face mask while wearing a black dress from the designer. Her red carpet look was her first of many looks, and it included a black, dramatic off-the-shoulder gown with a tulle veil, which started at her head then went past her shoulders. The 49th annual AMAs featured today's top musical artists, showcasing performances from many of them, along with presenting awards. Cardi showcased multiple looks during her hosting debut. She told people while on the carpet, quote, "A lot of looks tonight, a lot of looks. I'm running on 2 hours sleep, and I arrived here today at 10 a.m. for rehearsal. We just finished at 2 o'clock, I got dressed, and I'm here and I'm going back again for my big entrance and to host the show." And at number 9, Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore shared a throwback video on her Instagram where she professes her love for the girl group, the Go-Go's. The video is of Drew, who was only a child at the time, meeting her idol Belinda Carlisle of the Go-Go's at an event. She looked in awe, telling Carlisle how much she loved the band. Drew was wearing a colorful outfit featuring a white tee and tons of streamers and other colorful fabrics wrapped around her. She even had a big lime green bow on her hair. Drew shared the throwback moment ahead of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony for the Go-Go's. Drew also shared another video on her Instagram in celebration of the Go-Go's, where she wrapped herself in a towel and put on heavy face cream, again honoring the group, and calling herself their biggest fan. And at number 8, Will Smith. Will Smith is doing the media rounds to promote his newest film, King Richard. But fans weren't focused on the movie during his latest interview because they couldn't stop staring at his strange appearance. He acted and sounded like his usual self, but for some reason he looked very different, leaving fans puzzled. One person wrote, quote, "Will Smith looks like the Pixar version of himself. WTF, had to get the program info up on the one show to make sure it was actually him." Some speculated that he got some cosmetic enhancements to defy aging, but he went overboard and that's why he looks so different. Another fan said, quote, "Will Smith has definitely done something to himself, he looks so odd." Will has been open about his weight gain during the pandemic, and he is now on a health and fitness journey to get in top shape again, so maybe cosmetic procedures are a part of his new look. And at number 7, Addison Ray. Addison Ray is getting more natural on her TikTok page, and she recently uploaded a video of herself getting her hair and makeup done while wearing no makeup. But the comments weren't so nice, and a lot of fans claimed she looked unrecognizable without the makeup. Some comments even claimed the 21-year-old looked, quote, old. One comment read, quote, "I would never say she's in her 20s. I swear she looks like 27-30 years. Another person wrote, quote, "She looks older than her age." But fans backed Addison up, claiming the commenters have no idea what a 21-year-old actually looks like. She does her best not to read negative comments and said in an interview, quote, "I have to remind myself that the people who leave hateful comments don't know me." And at number 6, Lily James and Sebastian stan. These two are gearing up for the release of a new Hulu series based on the lives of Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. And in the trailer for the new series, the pair looked nothing like themselves while emulating the famous couple. The series is based around the intimate tape of the pair that was leaked to the public after their honeymoon, and it shows how the tape was stolen, released to the public, and how the pair dealt with their invasion of privacy. Hulu says the show is based on, quote, the true story behind the release of the first ever viral video in history. The pair both look insanely different, mostly Sebastian stan in my opinion, who not only nailed the look of Tommy Lee, but also his mannerisms. The series will be out in February of 2022. Halfway number 5, Helen Mirren. Dame Helen Mirren's transformation for her new role might be the craziest one I've ever seen. She's changed almost everything about her look to portray Israeli leader Golda Meir in the upcoming biopic Golda. Mirren is clearly wearing heavy prosthetics in the film, like a fat suit and a fake nose. She also has long gray hair and more wrinkles than usual. Dame Helen said about the role, quote, she was a formidable and powerful leader. I only hope to do her justice. But following the announcement of the role, Mirren has faced tons of backlash online. Critics are even calling Mirren racist for portraying the Israeli leader, some even labeling her, quote, a well-known Zionist and Israeli worshipper. The film is set during the Yom Kippur War in 1973, when the Arab states and Israel fought. And at number 4, Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan is back and ready to star on the big screen again. Lohan used to be a huge star in the acting world, starring in hits like Mean Girls and Just My Luck. My personal favorite is Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I just watched that over the weekend, it is so good. But as she grew up, her substance issues got the best of her and she stopped acting. However, she's making her grand return and she looks totally unrecognizable. She actually looks a lot like the old Lindsay Lohan that we know and love, wearing her classic red hair. Lohan has not acted since 2019 when she starred in the film Among the Shadows, but now she's acting alongside Cord Overstreet in the untitled film, which is set to release in 2022. To me, it definitely looks like a Christmas movie. Fans in the comments of the photo were shocked to see it was Lindsay. Many said they had to do a double take to even realize it was her. In at number 3, Melissa Gorga. Melissa Gorga shocked her followers over the weekend when she posted a photo with her daughter on Instagram. The pair looked like twins with everything matching, including their pouty lips in the photos. Some eagle-eyed fans noticed that Melissa looked different for some reason but couldn't quite put their finger on it. In the post, Melissa revealed that they went to the hair salon with the caption saying, quote, she's starting to look like me again now. Thanks for our Saturday morning hair sesh. Fans even speculated that the pair might have gotten lip injections along with the new hairdo. Other fans accused Melissa of having a, quote, distorted appearance, with many calling Melissa unrecognizable. And at number 2, Madonna. The 63-year-old icon is constantly shocking her fans with how ageless she looks in her Instagram photos. She posted in September showing off her new house, and fans were shocked at how unrecognizable she was. She wore a fishnet top and a plunging black bra while posing in her $19 million LA mansion. And although there was tons of praise for her in the comments, a lot of fans are sick of Madonna's unrecognizable appearance. One person wrote, quote, no one in their mid-60s has the skin of a 9-month-old. These are nice pictures, but they're completely fake, as is her face. She clearly has a big problem with aging. Another comment read, quote, she literally no longer even looks like herself. She does not look like Madonna. I would not recognize who this is if I saw her on the street. That is just ridiculous. And finally, number 1, Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian is the Kardashian that is often featured in lists like this because it feels like she changes her appearance weekly. This topic came up once again after her cover photos for Cosmo UK were released, and people say she looks unrecognizable. In the interview, she spoke about her love-hate relationship with her fame and the fact that she is not always able to drown out the hate. She said, quote, there are definitely times that I'm like, I don't care about anything. I have this great ability to block everything out. Then I have times where I struggle and I can't drown out the noise. And I get mad at myself for not being able to. It's a vicious cycle. Khloe revealed that when she is having a hard time with negativity from the public, she will talk to her sister Kim to calm her down. And at number 10, Faith Hill. Faith Hill recently graced the cover of People magazine with her husband Tim McGraw, and fans were shocked at her unrecognizable appearance. Some fans are even convinced that there's no way that it's Faith in the photo. She has light brown curly hair in the photo and seemingly a heavily edited face. Users in the comment section of the post are all shocked over the photo, with fans saying things like, quote, find Faith because that can't be her. Another said, quote, "That's not Faith, there's no way." But other fans came to Faith's defense, saying that nothing had changed and she was just getting older. Some even complimented the fact that she's embracing her natural curls. One fan clapped back at the haters, saying, quote, "For everyone saying she's had work done, she hasn't. It's her darker natural hair she's embracing, and if you zoom in you can see her wrinkles. They edited her a bit too much, but sorry to disappoint, Faith has had zero work done, she's a natural beauty." And at number 9, Sarah Highland. Sarah Highland is known for changing her look on a whim and has made several dramatic changes to her hair in the last year, and it looks like she decided to close out the year with a bang, and she debuted a new hairstyle at the 2021 People's Choice Awards on December 7th. The first big change with her hair happened back in February when she transformed into a redhead. Then in June she started wearing her hair curled due to curly hair extensions. And now in December she's gone back to brunette and wearing blunt bangs along with the bob haircut. She debuted the look on Instagram, calling the look a quote version of a Bixie, which is a mix between a bob and a pixie haircut. And at number 8, Chrishell Stause. Chrishell Stause has been known for her long blonde locks since she graced our screens on Selling Sunset, but at the 2021 People's Choice Awards she shocked the world when she debuted dark brown hair. Chrishell wore a plunging red gown by Italian designer Genny, which was a perfect complement to her new look. Chrishell has been seen out with her new boyfriend and boss Jason Oppenheim as of late, but walked the PCA red carpet solo. The two made their relationship Instagram official earlier this year. Jason said, quote, "Chrishell and I became close friends and has developed into an amazing relationship. I care about her deeply and we are very, very happy together." Chrishell also revealed that the ladies of Selling Sunset had wrapped filming the 5th season of the hit Netflix show, so we might be seeing her new hair on TV very soon. And at number 7, Jade Klein. Teen Mom star Jade Klein just showed off her new eyelash extensions, and fans were shocked to see how different she looked following multiple plastic surgery procedures that she underwent earlier this year. Klein has been proudly showcasing her new appearance on social media. She revealed that her transformation included having fat transferred into her breasts, while also having a Brazilian butt lift and liposuction as part of the transformation. Jade opened up about her quote boob job back in May and told fans, quote, "No implants, just some fat transferred," saying that they were the same cup size as before, just fuller. She also shared her painful recovery after her Brazilian butt lift procedure, admitting it was worse than she expected. She said during a podcast, quote, "I saw so many people I knew that were having BBLs, and I was so impressed and astonished at the shapes of their bodies." She revealed it was 10 times worse than childbirth. The upcoming season of the show is set to showcase her dramatic transformation. And at number 6, Tilda Swinton. One of the most dramatic transformation actors ever made for a role has to be Tilda Swinton in Suspiria, as the actress transformed into a man to play 82-year-old therapist Joseph Klemperer. Tilda revealed that she wore heavy prosthetics to play the role, and they started creating the prosthetics 18 months before they started filming. Tilda even requested fake male genitalia to go along with her costume just to ensure she was able to get into character fully. Her role as Dr. Klemperer has kept under wraps during filming, with the production maintaining the role was played by newcomer Lutz Ebersdorf. At the time, she rejected answering questions about the role until she spoke with the New York Times recently and revealed she was playing the lead role as a man. Halfway at number 5, Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is currently filming his latest project with Martin Scorsese, a Grateful Dead biopic where Jonah Hill is playing Jerry Garcia, the iconic 60s guitarist. New images have leaked from the set, showing Jonah looking very different than his usual self. He looked practically unrecognizable with a bushy beard and slicked back shoulder-length hair. Garcia was known for his mane of dark, unruly hair and matching beard, and it seems that Hill has nailed the look. Jonah Hill is not only acting in the movie, he is also a producer on the film. The film doesn't have a release date as of now, but it's being produced by Apple. This is not the only big change that Jonah has made this year. He dyed his hair bleach blonde in February and was rocking a surfer aesthetic before the big change for the film. And at number 4, Gina Davis. The 65-year-old actress is known for her roles in classic movies like Beetlejuice and A League of Their Own, where she was known as the bombshell lead. But she was recently seen out in November of this year and does not look like she's aged gracefully. She was spotted walking outside in LA, wearing a scarf wrapped around her head and walking in the streets barefoot. This was not the only time she was seen out and looking bizarre. She was seen out walking another time, also barefoot, while on the street. Public outings are not common for Davis these days. The last time she was seen out was when she celebrated the 30th anniversary of the 1991 classic film Thelma and Louise with Susan Sarandon. And at number 3, Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith looked unrecognizable, continuing her role as Niobe in the 4th film. The movie, directed by Lana Wachowski, is set to release in theaters and on HBO Max later this month, and Pinkett Smith is acting alongside Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss. In the trailer, Jada looks completely unrecognizable. The makeup and prosthetics she wore while filming make her appear much older and totally different than how we recognize her. When recollecting her experience filming the franchise, she said, quote, "It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind Kind of Noise, War. Pinkett Smith starred in the second and third films in the series, The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, as a Zion rebel fighter. In at number 2, Demi Moore. Demi Moore shocked fans when she stepped out to attend the 2021 Fashion Awards in London. She attended the awards wearing a posh off-the-shoulder gown with leather gloves and a black cape. Her hair and makeup was simple, but it was her appearance that got people talking. Over time, it seems that her face has gone from angular to round, and she's done a number of facial smoothing treatments because there's no trace of a wrinkle on her face. Her face also has an unnatural appearance with a jarring contour line from her ears to her lips, creating incredibly defined cheekbones. But her new cheekbones are making her face look puffy and unnatural. And finally at number 1, Lara Flynn Boyle. Actress Lara Flynn Boyle was spotted out and about in Laguna Beach for a rare outing in November and looked completely unrecognizable from her former bombshell self. She was out running errands while her friends walked their dogs by the beach. She was dressed casually, wearing oversized sweats and a flannel button-up, presumably trying to remain anonymous. She's dealt with rumors that she's changed her face for years with plastic surgery, as it's undeniable that she looks nothing like her former self. While she was out, she was wearing sunglasses that partially shielded her face, but it was clear she looked unnatural and puffy.